Today's morning prayer comes from the church study, from the pastor's office, or the pastor's study as it is known. I had to come down to church today in order to make sure that the Life Together Center building by the Jesus Doors was unlocked so we could once again help feed the children of District 150. I am so thankful for our dedicated volunteers who have made this program possible, and that we are able to care for those and support those who are really dependent upon the adults around them to give them care and nurture. I'm also down at church because I unlock the building every morning so that the postal carrier can deliver our mail. I tried to have the mail forwarded, but it did not work out well due to timing, and I'm sure that the post office is overwhelmed. So every morning I come down and I sort through the mail and I make sure that it is distributed to the appropriate people. We are very, very thankful for your notes of communication as well as for your continued contributions that support the ministry of First Federated Church. This morning I'm going to share with you a prayer from the Reverend Dr. Peter Marshall, who was a chaplain of the United States Senate in the late 1940s. The name is not familiar to those of you of a certain generation, but Peter Marshall was one of the major spiritual influences in my own life as I began to ponder the ministry and God's touch and leading in my life. It was a struggle, and Peter Marshall helped show the way. I have a collection of his Senate prayers that he offered during his short time as the Senate chaplain before his untimely death of a heart attack. This is a prayer for Wednesday, April 16th, a couple days early. It was written in 1947, but it was during a time when the nation was in recovery from a great war. We're now in a battle, and we need to have patience. And so let me share with you this prayer. O Lord our God, in the face of life's mysteries and its vast improbables, give us faith to believe that Thou makest all things to work together for good to them that love Thee. Strengthen our conviction that Thy hand is upon us, to lead us and use us in working out Thy purposes in the world. Even though we may not see the distant scene, let us be willing to take one step at a time and trust Thee for the rest. Through Jesus Christ, Amen. It's a timeless prayer. I hope it is a prayer that will guide you today and give you strength and courage. I hope it gives you the conviction that God's hand is upon you throughout this day. And though we may not be able to see the distant shore, whether this will ultimately lead, let us have the faith to take one step at a time. I'm Frosty, the minister at First Federated Church, wishing you a very good day. Until this evening, God bless.